Is Zillow Offers a viable alternative for you selling your home in today's market? My name's Mike Jones, Jacksonville's Voice of Real Estate. What I'd like to do is actually give you a real example of a Zillow offer, break down the numbers, give you some data, and let you decide if it's a good deal or not. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I actually listed a home for a doctor and his wife in a gated community here in my area. I listed it for $450,000. We got multiple offers on it in just a few days, and we're actually due to close on that here in the next week. So he was just curious. He went on to Zillow, he did the thing, filled out the forms to get the Zillow offer, and in turn Zillow sent the email to me, probably because their algorithms recognized that I was a listing agent. I, of course, forwarded the email to the seller. We went over the numbers, and he realized that for him, it would have cost him thousands of dollars to go the Zillow offer route. Now, before I get started, though, if you like this type of video, do me a favor, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on future videos like this. So, I'm just going to go straight to the email and show you. This is what the email was, and of course, I'm blacking out the address. But right off the bat, I want to tell you that Zillow's already priming the seller right out the gate, saying because of market conditions resulting from COVID-19, service charges in your area may be higher than normal to reflect an increased amount of days on the market, forecasted home price depreciation, and additional holding cost as we prepare the home for resale. Now, what they're doing is they're just setting the seller up to make him understand that this is going to cost him a lot of money. So, Zillow has already estimated the market value on this house to be $426,000, and keep in mind, I listed it with the seller for $450,000, got multiple offers in just days. $426,000 is what Zillow deems as market value. Now, Zillow is notoriously wrong for their estimates, or what they deem as market value. Notoriously wrong for it. So right off the bat, they're saying $426,000. Now, I want to preface this with saying that this is what they say market value is. It's not what the offer price is going to be. This is not a new business model that Zillow has come up with. People have been doing this forever, probably since real estate started. I mean, when people were building houses and selling them. So there's the We Buy Ugly Houses people. There's all kinds of open doors in the game. There's all kinds of individual and private investors doing this. They go around, they actually try and get people to sell them their house for less than market value. They turn around and put it back on the market for market value, and then they put your equity in their pocket. So this is not a new business model. Zillow's just got the platform that's going to really help them on this. So $426,000 market value. They're going to offer less, but let's just go ahead and use that figure. Now let's preview their selling cost and fees. Right off the bat, they say that the transaction cost is going to be 7%. That's what they're charging you, the seller, for the convenience of getting your offer. Then they're going to charge you Zillow's selling cost, another 4.1%. And they say that Zillow's selling cost is their cost to hold the home, list the home for resale, and provide a simpler, certain sale on the day of your choice, so you can safely move when you're ready. So this is for sellers who don't want to deal with agents, don't want to deal with showings, don't want to deal with anything. They want to know when they're closing so they can move on. And what they're doing is they're trading their equity for that convenience. So right off the bat, we're already at 7% plus 4.1%, that's 11.1%. And then we have prep and repair costs, which are pending because they haven't actually seen the house. This is another tool for them to come and deduct more money off of their offer. Now, what they say is any repairs and renovations may be completed after you move out. So what they're going to do, they're going to pay you, the home seller, move out, then they're going to take on these repair costs and prep costs. Of course, you're paying for it. That way you don't have to do it. This includes landscaping, cleaning, and repairs. Now, they do have a little thing here at the bottom that says most homes need a few repairs before selling, and that's true. In fact, 8 out of 10 sellers end up making at least one repair or improvement, or they lower the price to complete a traditional home sale. Now, that is true. I've never seen a perfect house. There's always a repair request from buyers. Okay? So what they're saying, before repair costs, that the seller would net $378,793. That's based on an offer of market value at 426. Keep in mind, they're not going to offer that. So let's go ahead and compare to a traditional sale. Now, a traditional sale is one where someone used a real estate agent like me. So here we got Zillow going down here. We have, and the traditional, or with a realtor, going down here. They break down the cost. So Zillow says at $426,000, their agent fees and selling costs are 5.6%, and they're saying with an agent it's 5.7%. I'll tell you that this example that we're using here, I charge the seller 6%. Okay? Now, all real estate commissions are negotiable in Florida, so keep that in mind. But I'm just letting you know, I charge this particular seller 6%. Then they're saying closing costs are $5,885, and that's the same with a traditional sale. You've got state taxes and deed stamps and title insurance and all that kind of thing that you have to pay no matter who you sell it with, whether you go Zillow Offers with a realtor or you sell it on your own. Then they're saying here additional concessions. They're saying with Zillow there are no additional concessions, but they're making an assumption here that with a traditional sale you're going to pay a 1% concession. That means that you're going to give the buyer some money as a concession for something. That's a big assumption. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I actually break down the numbers on this particular deal and compare it. Service charge, this is where they get you. Zillow is going to charge a service charge of 4.1%. Traditional sale, there's no service charge. Absolutely not. Now, here's where they get you. They haven't figured in repairs, prep and repair costs. They've got it pending. But they say the average is $5,000 to $14,000. This is another tool for them to prepare the seller for this low offer. And they include cleaning and landscaping, but they're telling you on a traditional sale they're going to pay $500, or you're going to pay $500 for that. I don't know where they came up with that figure. So down here, without figuring prep and repair costs, you're looking at, on Zillow Offers, you're going to pay 11.1%, whereas if you go with a traditional real estate agent, it's going to be about 8.2%. And you can see the difference here. The estimated net proceeds based on the Zillow offer of $426, which is a high number, the seller would walk away with about $378,793 before the prep and repair cost. If you went with a real estate agent, you'd walk away with about $391,073 before repair cost. So you can see right off the bat how much money this has actually cost this seller that they could have put in their pocket. So based just off of this, you can see that the home seller, or you possibly, are losing thousands of dollars by going with Zillow Offers. You're trading your equity for convenience. And if that's what you want to do, for some reason you have to get out of your house and you don't want to deal with anything and you're willing to spend that money, go for it. But let me go ahead and break down the numbers on this particular property, because remember, I listed it for $450. We got multiple offers, got it under contract in just a matter of days, so there really wasn't any inconvenience for the seller. And by the way, this particular seller made no concessions, an assumption that Zillow made. They also didn't make any repairs, another assumption that Zillow made. We negotiated all that out. So let me just break down the numbers for you and just see how much better off my seller came out by using me as his real estate agent versus going with somebody like Zillow Offers. Breaking this down side by side, we have Zillow Offers and then me as a realtor on this one particular property that my seller was curious to see what Zillow Offers would offer them. So Zillow Offers came in with a market value of $426,000. We used that in this particular instance, but Zillow Offers is going to offer less than the market value. They're going to probably offer 70 to 80% of that. So best case, we're going to go with $426,000. I actually got the house under contract in 6 days for $440,000. That's the actual selling price. Then we have agent fees and selling costs. Zillow had it broke down on the second page of the email at a conservative 5.6%. That's $23,000 or $23,856 versus my 6% that I charge the seller at $26,400. Then you got a service fee that Zillow Offers charges at 4.1%. That's $17,466. And as you can see, I don't charge a service fee. Then we have closing cost, which is typical based on the purchase price. So obviously on my side, it's going to be higher because the price is higher. And these are fees for doc stamps and title search and all that kind of thing that we really just can't get away from. But their closing cost based on $426,000 is $5,885. Mine came in at $5,930. And of course, the price difference in the purchase price is what made that difference. We're not going to count repairs because Zillow has anywhere from $5,000 to $14,000 that they would come in and pick you apart on repairs. This particular instance, and like I said, Zillow's right. Most every house has some kind of a repair that they have to make in order to transfer it to the new owner. In this particular instance, with this property, the seller paid no repairs. We negotiated all that down, 0 repairs. So on Zillow Offers, your total cost, or my seller's total cost, if he had gone this route, would have been, or his expenses, $47,207. Versus me, it only cost him $32,330. You can see the big difference there, not to mention the purchase price. The net proceeds without repairs now, under Zillow Offers, they would have come out with about $378,793. Whereas when he went with me, what he's going to walk away with at the closing table is $407,670. And you can see that is a huge difference. As a matter of fact, it's $28,877 that my seller would have given up had he gone the Zillow Offer route. So you tell me, drop a comment down in the comment section below if you think you're better off going with a company like Zillow Offers, Opendoor, or other investors like that, or if you're better off using a real estate agent. Drop that in the comment section below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. My thoughts are, I'm sure there are people out there that are desperate. They need their money quick. They just don't have the time. They would rather have the money, get out of their house quickly. I don't know how many people are willing to lose thousands and thousands of dollars to do it, but I'm sure there's a market out there, and that's what these companies are betting on. They're betting on that they're going to find somebody that's in a desperate situation. They can come in there and get their house for way less than market value, turn around, sell it, and make a profit on it. Before you actually take an offer like this, accept an offer like this, at least talk to a real estate agent. Let them come in and tell you what they think that the house would sell for, and also give you a price breakdown. Let them break down the numbers so you can actually determine what your estimated net proceeds are before you accept an offer like this. My name's Mike Jones, Jacksonville's Voice of Real Estate. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.
Coming in quick, a little low in time. I'm gonna catch you just right, pull you up to outer space. It wasn't that good